Hello everyone, this is Dr. Clark from the Center for Weight Loss Success, and I'm going to update day 14. I'm in the midst of day 14 of Jumpstart Diet. Doing really well, continue to do well. I've lost 17 pounds, so it continues to come off. Again, this is day 14. We'll see how it all winds up tomorrow. Want to make a few comments on one, this was the weekend, so yeah, we got together with friends last night, for a little get together, a little socialization, and it was a little more difficult, again, avoiding alcohol as well as just not eating when everyone else is. But again, it's just 2 weeks. We can do anything for 2 weeks. So yeah, I got through it. It wasn't quite the same, but still, okay, it's very doable. So I want to talk a little bit about then, or comment again about alcohol. Again, I mentioned earlier in one of the earlier videos that alcohol certainly can be the downfall of many a weight loss plan. And for multiple reasons. One is it tends to, one of just extra calories, and kind of looking at that. Gee, if you have any drink that has a standard amount of alcohol, it's going to have around an extra 100 calories in it. Plus, if it's a double or anything like that, you've just doubled those calories. And if there's anything in the drink that's going to add extra calories, such as anything, whether it be fruit juices, whether it be simple syrup, whatever it is going to add those extra calories, and specifically extra carbohydrate too. And then finally, alcohol itself is actually easily converted to carbohydrate. So sometimes we see that marketing out there, oh, it's a low carb alcohol, it's okay. And it's like, well, alcohol itself is actually easily converted to carbohydrate. And so subsequently then, even if there's very low carbohydrate in the alcohol, it can still give you blood sugar swings. So just keep that in mind. I would encourage you, if you're doing the Jumpstart diet, is just, okay, get rid of alcohol for a couple weeks. Which brings me kind of to the next topic I want to talk about right now, just a little discussion is that about elimination diets, is that often there are food allergies and food intolerances, food sensitivities are incredibly common. And if you get rid of kind of all these extra things, which a Jumpstart diet does, you're just using water and you're using kind of the shakes themselves. You've gotten rid of most other things. Usually over about 2 week period of time now, you've gotten rid of most of the things that you were intolerant to. The exception to that could be kind of artificial sweetener, because there is some artificial sweetener in the Jumpstart diet, as well as if it perchance was casein protein, is like, okay, that you didn't really get rid of that. But for most things, you've actually gotten rid of. And then an elimination diet is basically you've gotten rid of everything that potentially could cause you problems, and you're trying to figure out what it is that may be causing you problems. And what you would do then is slowly add things back and just see, what does your body do? How do you feel with that? It may not necessarily be, gee, I get GI distress, but you may find that, I'm more tired. I may find that I'm not thinking as clearly. I have little aches and pains that pop up. A lot of these things are food intolerances. Gluten is one of the biggest culprits right there. I'm going to have a little discussions here in the future on these things, both on gluten sensitivity, as well as we'll talk about some fasting. Those are kind of my topics that are going to come up next. And can fasting be used as a weight loss plan? But anyway, back to the elimination diet. You slowly add things back, and as you do, then you can see, is there something that actually causes you a problem? And so this works actually great as an elimination diet, not actually even then used as a weight loss diet, but it's trying to figure out if there are certain food intolerances that you have. All right, so last thing I want to talk about here for just a minute, I'm going to put a little plug in for our Losing Weight USA. Every week I do a live webinar, Tuesday at 6 o'clock. You can join me at, you just have to go to www.losingweightUSA. It's a live webinar. You get to interact with me. You can ask questions. We also record them all. So if you join, and it's really inexpensive. A year is $50. It's like $5 a month. I mean, if you pay for a year, it's $50. So it's very minimal, but it's a half hour. You get access to me to ask questions, but also you get into a membership site. There's a lot of other bonuses on it, which if you go to that www.losingweightUSA site, you'll see what all those are. But it can be a good way to get a lot of information. I cover lots of different topics, basically on weight loss, of course, but also overall health. We cover all kinds of things. I just finished up kind of planning if you're getting ready to start weight loss plan is planning it, kind of mapping it out, setting SMART goals. And I think we're going to we kind of go through a number of different topics. I have like 6 different topics I go through during the year, and I keep adding new ones as well. So thanks for listening. Again, I'll update you tomorrow morning, kind of how that's going, what the final weight loss is there, as well as what to think about to get started. And but if you have questions, comments, comment below. Share it with people. We really encourage you to do that, and we appreciate you doing that. Have a good day. We'll talk again soon. Take care.